Welcome back, everyone, to Standard and Arena with me, Autumn, aka Rainy the Witch. We have seen Corey Steelcutter banned, Monstrous Rage banned. Anyone would think Is It Prowess would be dead. I thought it would be dead, because Corey Steelcutter was the best card in that deck by a pretty wide margin. But it's actually been putting up results in an interesting twist. And I thought we should give it a go and see how it performs for us. Is It Prowess, a deck that's now all about Vivi Ornitier. Phenomenal card, keeps growing as you cast non-creatures. It's bigger and bigger, makes loads and loads of mana. This is kind of the fair Vivi deck, whereas we have Vivi Cauldron as another option, which is the unfair Vivi deck. This deck just plays a good mid-range plan with Stormchaser's talent, Planisphere, Vivi, Rao, these stock-ups to get some card advantage going. And then you can randomly kill people out of nowhere with a Wild Ride or a Soul Cauldron. Your Planisphere puts counters on things, so an appropriately timed Soul Cauldron suddenly that gives them the Vivi ability, makes a ton of mana. Pretty sweet. I'm excited to try out this deck. I thought Is It Prowess would be dead. Exciting to see it putting up results. Let's see how it performs for us today. Well, I'm definitely keeping this. Basilisk collar, excuse me. What's going on here then? Could be anything. This is a cool Basilisk collar. I've not seen this art before. I could hold open this Get Out. I could also just get my Planisphere growing though. Sounds pretty good. Oh, right. Well, I couldn't have countered that anyway. Yeah, synth. Makes sense. Oh, hey, Maynard. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. What do I ever do? Do I have to bounce this synth in their turn? That feels pretty horrendous. But I guess it buys me a bit of time, right? Apparently it buys me basically 0 time. Alright, that's a good draw at least. So we can go attack for 2, cast Vivi, and then next turn we get to do some good stuff. Like, even if they make a token, we can kill it. So, it could be a lot worse for us here. Yeah, currently Furnace answers this as long as they don't play another artifact out. Any cards with affinity in standard? Literally yes, actually. Literally yes. Oh, they could have a flash artifact is the problem, right? They could have a flash artifact, and that would be not very nice for us. Oh no, now we have 5 in hand, so this actually dies. Okay, okay, this is fine. We do this. We deal 5 to this. I can go make some mana. Cast this. Springblade Trap is deal 5, right? Can I ever afford to play around that though? I guess if Vivi dies, we just get her back. It's kind of fine. They can kill the Planisphere instead, though, and that's a little rude. Okay. That's what they are choosing to do. That is not a stock up, so we are not keeping it. That's really bad for me, right? Now they go find the Oblivion Ring. Off this Sword Blades. Yep. Let's bring in some Abrades. Take out these torches. Just this removal generally, I guess. Oh, hey, Kenneth. Wow, am I not included as a fine person? I'm joking, I'm joking. Do we want Disdainful Stroke? It actually just doesn't counter very much of their stuff, right? Unfortunately. It's like perfect. Like our counter spells are perfectly lined up to not hit anything they play. It's kind of comical. They are playing 3-mana artifacts. Anyway, let's go. So far, I will say I'm a little bit surprised how much this deck has been winning on Magic Online. It feels like exactly fine. It is a thing you are allowed to do in the format, you know, but not about terribly impressive. I think I'm attacking, because if they Saw Blades, that makes it harder for them to answer my Vivi. So it does mean the Saw Blades is in play for the Birthing Pods. There are costs. But now this means I can put the Planisphere on Vivi too. It's like 60% Dimir. Yeah. I guess I could see this deck being reasonable against Dimir. Oh my god. They get to go get the stupid Oblivion Ring. Okay. Well. Cool. Actually going crazy right now. Alright, Wild Ride. This sure isn't a Flood Maw. I'm looking for exactly Flood Maw right now. I was probably meant to only have blue mana open, right? That was a mistake. I guess we do hit them for a bunch, at least. They go to 5. And we have Wild Ride plus Otter, threatening lethal. I mean, we could still win this. Yeah, opponent's like, wow, Oblivion Ring's not good enough. They have to look for something else, and they do not find it. Game 3, let's go. Game 3. Somehow won that one. Alright. Am I allowed to keep this? I worry this just doesn't have enough pressure. This matchup feels like one that really forces us to have a fast hand, and they've already mulled once, so I think we can afford to mull once. Alright, I don't think I'm going to go to 5. I think I will keep this sort of hand on 6, even if I wouldn't keep it on 7. I don't think I can be, like, too picky, you know? Well, Soul Cauldron has no tax because they have Vacuum in play, and Spell Pierce is our single best card in the matchup, so pretty easy decision. Actually a pretty nice draw. Get a threat down. We have Pierce open for the free mana thing. That one is notably less scary than the other one, but I think I meant to counter it. Oh, Kestrel, thank you for the 58 months of support. Good to see you. Thank you, Kestrel. Who I think I'd love to have a Planisphere, but I think I really need a mana land drop more than anything right now. Then we kind of have to hope they don't have United Battlefront. Oh, okay. Fascinating. Now if we draw a land, we get to go Vivi, Wild Ride, and actually maybe just win the game. A best of 1 deck of months. 2 months away from firing up some magic. I worry that Wild Riding this Vivi plays into a bunch of things, but I think I want to do it. Kind of nice. I just want entirely blue mana, right? And we can take Thundertrap Abrade. Or Thundertrap Stormchaser. It'd be kind of nice to Abrade this Ghost Vacuum, honestly. Make a few of our cards a bit more functional. If I Flood Maw this Ghost Vacuum, Vivi can't be Springblade trapped. Which is interesting. This might be a waste, but I think I kind of like it. They can still Springblade the Otter, but I care about that a lot less. I guess they get to sack the fish to draw a card. But if they do, they're taking so much damage. Yeah, tap cost and the activated ability. Yeah, the templating of this card is kind of crazy, right? Pretty wild. I guess they didn't want to give Vivi haste, but did want you to be able to make mana on the first turn Vivi's in play. Okay, well, it's a Sunfall. I guess we're just setting up to try and one-shot them with Vivi later, right? I was not entirely expecting Sunfall, but that's fine. Nah, I don't think Vivi's seeing much modern play. Maybe I'm wrong. I've not been like keeping super closely up with the format lately, but I think they're mainly a standard card. Maybe they see vintage play, that wouldn't surprise me, but sometimes it feels like anything can be a vintage card if it tries hard enough. Oh, what a beating. Okay. Losing the stock up is actually a pretty big issue. Oh, Vintage Storm with Vivi. That's kind of delightful. Love that. Yes, now we can go Vivi, Talon, Abrade, put them to 1. Oh my god. Terrifying. Okay. That could have been worse for me. Good luck, have fun. Thank you, Daft. Oh my gosh, we win. Thank you for tapping out opponent. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. They go to 2, now they go to 1, and Abrade makes it 0. Very nice. Wow, only having 1 Spell Pierce makes that matchup feel a little bit spooky. Spell Pierce feels incredibly important against them. We did get that. 2 and 1 with Is It Prowess. Love a good Xaxes. Same. Big same. The way to do it. Opponent salt roping. Oh, opponent. It's really not that bad. It's just a game of Magic. Come on. I think maybe we do one more match of this, and then I want to play some more mono green. Mono green is currently leading for me as far as Arena Qualifier weekend is concerned, but I don't know how to build it yet. I'd like to mess around with more builds. Figure out what feels good. Do Jace avatars still salt rope excessively? An excellent question. What avatars salt rope the most? Find out this week. No. I mostly just think they're wasting their time as well, you know? Chandras. Chandras are respectful of time. Too impulsive, just want to get on to the next game. Ooh, Demir time, you say? Okay. Probably getting cut down here, but that's fine. Johnny, you just want to gain all the life. Goodbye, my token. You will be missed. Well, opponent does not want to play this game anymore. Apparently. Baffling stuff. What a world we live in. They play 1 turn and they're off it. I feel like Get Out's probably bad against them. It's really good against Curiosity, but it's pretty bad against the rest of their deck, right? Oh, Mastermind's nice against Kaito. And Curiosity to an extent too. I feel like Rao's maybe hard to protect. Wild Ride is bad into removal decks, right? Unable to scream is bad, right? Because of Kaito. I'm trying to figure out, is Cauldron good against the opponent's deck because they have loads of removal? Maybe Cauldron's good against removal piles. It helps you get a Vivi going. Oh, Furnace notably is a little embarrassing against Tidebinder. Whatever that is worth. Sideboarding with this deck is so hard. Yeah, it's very important against Dimir. That makes sense. Yeah, they kill the Vivi, but then you make another one. That makes perfect sense. We go on a couple Flood Maws. I don't know what else to cut. Maybe I just cut trainers to have room for things. The trainers are pretty nice though. Wow, Beastbinder. That's crazy. I always felt like Beastbinder was kind of mid, but a lot of people seem to love that card. You wonder if End of Eternities will have any standard impact. I mean, rotation's also happening. But yeah, it does seem like a slow set. I do agree. Hard to know. It's actually kind of crazy how much impact Final Fantasy had in the long run. Because Final Fantasy was really bad upon release in terms of standard impact, but the moment the bans have hit, all the Final Fantasy cards have become like phenomenal. There's so many format staples from that set now. So many decks just built around cards from that set. I don't know. It's crazy to me. I think I'm allowed to attack, right? They get to like floopy swing, but then that's fine. Because we have 2 torches. Not too scared of Kaito. Okay, they can take a torch, but then the bat just gets torched by the other one. Yeah, when you ban all the busted stuff, reasonable cards see play. So true. Yeah, 5 mana Exile Sweepers just seem standard now. It's very strange to me. Not like a huge fan of it personally, but hey. God, that's such a good card, but I think I really want to start answering this stuff a little bit. We can go torch this bat. Do I want to torch the Mastermind whilst I'm at it? It means I don't have a torch for Curiosity later. I think it's pretty good to do. Yeah, I don't know that they could have gone that much further. Maybe they could have hit something from Dimir. Maybe they could have been harsher on Omniscience, but I feel like they made pretty good calls, personally. The shoulder is very scary. It's gotta be said. Oh boy, is the shoulder scary. They could have hit stock up. I mean, they could have. I don't really think they should have. If I find a blue land off this, I get to attack with both. I don't know. The shoulder is such a problem. I think I'm just gonna go for the high roll odds. There we go. Now I get to attack them for 10. Yeah, we get to trade an otter for Shelly. That's phenomenal. That's very good. That also makes a lot of sense. Well, Danger, danger. Yeah, Ruby Medallion. That's how a lot of people are building it nowadays. Often you splash like white in the sideboard, sometimes green instead. I don't think I'm allowed to block, but maybe I have to. Feels like not blocking there gave me some amount of chance of killing them, but you know, we could also just brick and die. Indeed. I'm suddenly skeptical of my odds of winning this. Game 3 question mark? Shelly's so large and in charge. I don't think I agree with that, Kestrel. I don't know. Caretaker's Talent is like one of the best card draw cards in the format, right? That card's really defining. Beanstalk literally just got banned. Beans isn't blue. Yeah, you said... Oh wait, I misread what you said. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, now I'm trying to do the reverse and think of good blue card draw spells. I think a part of it is that like a lot of things that would have been playable a decade ago aren't like... Because like you used to play Divination sometimes in Constructed, right? But Combat Tutorial sees 0 play because of power creep. But like I definitely saw people register Divinations occasionally a decade ago. There's this like Memories Returned card that like in theory is like absurd on rate, but just sees no play because the format's pretty powerful. I feel like if you cut a year out of Standard, the Memories Returned would see play. And that a part of it is just that like the bigger Standard gets, the less you're interested in spending mana to draw cards, I guess. Right? Unless it's at an absurd rate like Stock Up. Alright, fire off another opt. At least they're not doing much. But we'll see how this plays out. Certainly not in love with this position. I could get down my Soul Cauldron, but I really want to have Rebel Salvo open to kill a Preacher. I don't know. Tricky. Yeah, I agree, Gwen. It would be kind of nice if it was an instant. I guess it would be too strong at an instant, but I don't really know how you weaken it with that whilst making it an instant, but still having it be like good and interesting. Kind of tough to know the answer to that. Yeah, Stock Up would be wildly broken as an instant, it's true. Personally, I think Stock Up's fine. I know it sees a bunch of play, but I think it's fine for cards to see play, right? I don't know. I don't think it's enabling anything like super broken. The Omniscience deck was seeing play before it. These like Prowess decks would probably just play something else in its place if it didn't exist. There are plenty of blue decks that don't even touch the card. Alright, well... They're gonna floopy this, I guess? Or block with their own Curiosity. Or block with this Reef. Oh, blocking with this Reef is fascinating, because now I can just kill the Reef. And draw a card, and that sounds phenomenal. Yeah, it doesn't make any deck really broken, I agree. It's kind of like how Cut Down sees a lot of play. It's just this like support role card that's very efficient at its price point. Playing this means that they can bat my Torch, which would be sad. The differential between it and the other blue card draw. I mean... Oh my god. Jesus. Actually disgusting. I guess the game just ended. Apparently. Apparently the game just ended? Maybe we can get one of these Stormchasers to level 3. Maybe that's our route to victory here. Yeah, that makes sense. I could certainly, like, consider getting on board with that. But if that's the case, then it's, like, not Stock-Up's problem necessarily, as much as other factors in my mind. I guess I just say go... Going 3rd level on a talent sounds phenomenal, but landing this is pretty nice too. Might just get removal spelled, but fine. It might also not, and then we win the game. Phenomenal stuff. Easy game. Common Enduring Curiosity W. Cast a Stormchasers. Oh, they have a counter spell. I mean, this just doesn't matter terribly. Lands and negates, it seems that way. It's not seem promising for them. Alright, we did it. Multi-talented Rainy. I level 3'd 2 Stormchasers talents in one of my matches at their regional championship. Which was pretty phenomenal. Sat there behind my wall of otter tokens. I flooded horrendously, level 3'd 2 talents, and then like watched the otters roll in. The game just ended. Yeah. Maybe I was being a bit pessimistic, who could say? 3-1.